Shout out to Bobik one time. Let's go. Let's go, Habibi. All right, we're gonna go ahead and give some salient examples, right? So these examples that I'm gonna give you, I'm gonna break this down to you as simple as I can, right? I know here in the Rancho office, we break down market structure for everybody, right? But this is what we're looking to capitalize on. As market is downtrending, eh, also the violation play, please. Okay, I got you. I got you. When market pulls back, we go ahead and get a rally breakout. We need to go ahead and take advantage when market pulls back, because when market pulls back, they're looking for a discounted price, right? The big banks are looking for a discounted price. So the deeper it pulls back is better for us, honestly, right? So when market pulls back, we're looking to hop on the coattails and continue trend, right? We continue to break structure to the downside, creating a lower low. And when market pulls back, we're looking to take advantage again to continue trend. Does that make sense? So when we're looking at lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, we're looking to continue trend, right? But we got to learn how to take advantage of these areas right here, the pullbacks. Does that make sense? Oops. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Does that make sense, guys? We got to learn how to take advantage when market pulls back, because when the market pulls back, guys, that's when the big banks are taking that discount, right? That discount. Just to break it down real quick, let's just say market dropped. Market was at $0. Just to give an example, $0. Right? Market drops $50 down. Do you think the big banks want to go ahead and buy at $50 if it just dropped? No, that's definitely not what they want to do. So they're going to wait for market to pull back and give a discounted price. So this area, and this is just an example, right? But this area right here, come on, my boy. All right. We can say if you're new to the call, please feel free to unmute and ask the questions in the chat. Yes, if you're new, please unmute and ask the questions. All right. So when market pulls back, you could think of this pullback as market taking that discounted price. And we have to learn how to take advantage of this pullback. Right? Does that make sense, fam? I need to know. Let me know if that makes sense. Now I'm gonna keep this right here. Let me see. Can I make this smaller just a bit? All right. All right, guys. Let's go ahead. So as market's dropping down, all right, bet. I see you guys. I see you guys in the chat. As market is dropping down, right? We have to go ahead and wait for market to create some type of structure, right? So we're waiting for market to pull back. Right? And depending on what time frame you trade, guys, this may take a while. Right? This may take a while. But look, all we have right now is lower low, lower high. Right? Lower low, lower high. Okay. Now we need a breakout. We need that BOC. We need market to break below this. All right. So as market does what it's supposed to do, come on, my boy. All right, cool. So now we got that BOS, guys. Market is continuing trend. Right now we got lower low, lower high, lower low. Right? We're right here right now. Lower low, lower high, lower low. Now that we have this, we need to go ahead and take advantage of this pullback right here. Right? We need to go ahead and find an opportunity in the market. Right? So look, this is how we do this, guys. Anytime that we break structure, right, we need to find the breakout rally. Boom. This is my breakout rally, guys. right? Can you guys see that? Does that make sense? Does that make sense, everybody? We need to find out the breakout rally, right? Once we see that rally, we need to follow that rally back up. 1 candle, 2 candle, 3 candle, boom, right here. The last buying candle, guys, before that breakout rally is going to be my starting point. And it's called the starting point because that's what started that breakout rally. Boom. So this last buying candle, I'm going to mark that up and I'm going to use that as my point of interest to sell the market. Does that make sense, guys? Right? The last buying candle is what started this strong bearish move. That's why we call it the starting point, right? Now, in this area, we need to find the highest point, and that's going to be our stop loss, right? So let's go ahead. We know we want to enter here with our stop loss above the high, right? But let's go ahead. As market comes back for us, right, when it makes that U-turn and starts to come back for us, we're going to use that area as our TP point, right? When market starts to come back, it left, it dropped, it's gone, right? But when it starts to make that U-turn and come back for us, oh, we're going to use this point right here as a target. Does that make sense, guys? We're going to use this as a target. That's going to be my TP, right? So I'm going to pull this down all the way down to my TP. Now, again, we like to go minimum 1 to 3, but when you start doing this, guys, you're going to see yourself trading a lot of like 1 to 4s, 1 to 5s, 1 to 6s, depending on the market structure. Does that make sense? Because now the market structures are take profit, right? So again, as market is coming up, it may take its sweet time, right? That's okay, right? All we have to do is set an alert. Boom. Market hits our zone. What do you think we're going to be doing, guys? Buying or selling? We're going to be looking for sells. We're going to be looking for sales. So as soon as it gets in our zone, guys, we're not second guessing. We already looked for a setup. We know that market is in a downtrend right now, and we're looking to continue sales. So once the market's already in this zone, guys, whether it's the first touch, whether you're someone who looks off, to enter off the first touch, do your thing. If you're looking to enter off the 50, do your thing, right? I'm more of a first touch type of person. I know Miguel's more of a 50% type of person. And that's okay. Just stay disciplined. Just keep doing the same thing, right? So now, as market enters our zone, what about if we're afraid to enter? Okay, if we're afraid to enter, we're gonna test trade this area with the low lot, right? This is where it starts to get a little advanced. And I wasn't gonna go over this today, but since you asked, we'll go ahead and go over this real quick, right? This is gonna be called the value box, right? So let's just say you test trade this area. Boom, I'm a little scared. Maybe you don't even enter, guys, right? Maybe you took a couple losses. It's okay. You're feeling a little, you got cold feet right now. You see the setup, but you got clapped 2 or 3 times. You're like, you know what, bro? I can't catch a break. I need to see some confirmation first. Okay, I understand. Trust me. I understand. Now, this is the thing. Levels is going to go ahead and find your swing low, right? Levels is going to find your swing high and swing lows, right? And the value box. The value box is going to be the candle directly to the left of the swing high or low, right? So literally, guys, levels is going to mark it up like this. It's literally going to draw the value box or a box around your value box. It's going to mark it up for you. It's literally going to look like this, right? So as soon as market breaks and closes below your value box, as soon as market breaks and closes below, guys, oops, you guys can wait for market to come back and enter here. Wait for that breakout, wait for it to come back and retest, and then you can take it here. Right? All you guys have to do is just put a box here and have a zone. right? Let's just move it like this because levels is going to mark it up like this, guys. Have a box for you. And all you got to do is just mark it up like that, right? So maybe you don't enter at the top, and that's fine. But now this is your setup right here. Your stop loss is above the high, and we still want to keep it minimum 1 to 3. Right? My new stop loss is right here, right? Because it's a brand new setup. I'm looking at this setup now rather than this one. Does that make sense, fam? I know this part is where it gets a little advanced. If you like to watch market structure when it is in the zone, you can wait until structure starts breaking lower. Yes, exactly. And that's exactly what this is, guys. This is exactly what this is right here. Right? And we'll go ahead and look at it in the charts. Trust me, I know that when I show you guys and break it down, it may be a little bit difficult to understand right now. But when we go ahead and hop on the charts, you're like, oh, okay, that's actually pretty easy. Right? So let me just cover it one more time. One more time. Let's get this out the way real quick. Maybe you're scared to enter here, right? Maybe you got clapped, and that's okay. A couple times you're like, you know what, bro? I need to take it easy. I need to see some confirmation. Okay, that's cool, bro. Trust me. I see you. Now, what we have to wait for now is for market to break and close below the value box, right? So once market breaks and closes below, come on, my boy. Once market breaks and closes below, guys, we can go ahead, wait for market to retest, and then now sell it off. What are you doing? And now continue to look to sell it off. Does that make sense, fam? Let's go, let's go, let's go. Right? So, and maybe you entered off both, and that's okay. Shoot. I mean, more setups you can get, the merrier. Right? I know we've been going over the value box a couple times in the past couple weeks, but I know we have a lot of new students, and I wanted to keep it very, very simple today. All right. So look, now I'm gonna go over the violations for you, Acosta. Right, guys. So now this is what we're looking at right here, guys. We're looking for sales, right? Market is downtrending right now. Market is in a downtrending market. So we're looking for sales, right? We're looking to take these lows and continue with trend, right? We're looking for lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low. We want to go ahead and continue trend. Now, what if market disrespects your setup and you hit stop loss? We have to adapt, guys. We have to adapt. So let's go ahead. I'm actually going to change up structure just a little bit. Just a little bit. This market isn't always going to look this pretty. Come on, my boy. Let's go. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Oh, man. All right, give me a second. Boom. We're looking to sell. And news hits. Boom. You just got stop loss, my boy. Oh, snap. You just got stop loss. It's okay. It happens. Right? It happens. So this is what we got to do. Right? This is what we have to do, guys. We're going to go ahead and stay fresh. Right? Where's your new breakout? Notice how we just broke above this right here, right? That just hit stop loss, but we just broke above. And we have a brand new breakout rally. Do you guys see that? Right? So we can stay fresh. We can go ahead, find my new starting point, and then I'm going to go ahead and get rid of this area right here. Right? We got our change of character. Now look, check me out, guys. Let's look at the structure. We got lower low, lower high, lower low, and then market ends up changing character on us. Right? So I know you guys were going over some of the higher highs, higher lows, change the character, right? So once we start changing character, are we going to start looking for buys or sells then? We were going for sells, but markets changed character on us and started heading to the upside. So what do you think we're looking at now? We're looking at buys. So boom, as soon as we got this change of character, yeah, for real. You guys, I know you guys only been in a little bit of time, but hey, shout out to you guys for knowing that. But as soon as we get this change of character, guys, this is where we start staying fresh, right? We have the starting point we can use as an entry to sell the market, and we also have the shoulder. And we also have the shoulder. So if I pull out the little homie, I haven't really pulled out the homie in a minute, but I'm gonna bust out the homie. That's my little homie right there. That's the head and shoulder guy. So look, guys, when you're looking at structure, notice how this lowest area, that's my head. Now, when you see market start dropping down, right, and we get a lower low, we get lower low and a lower high. This lower low is my shoulder, guys. The lower low is my shoulder, and this area is going to be my neckline. So as we go lower, boom, we just created a head. Now, as soon as we change character, guys, we can only get a head and shoulder when there's a change of character, right? So as soon as we get this, boom, we just got confirmation buys are in order because we were going from a downtrend to an uptrend. We have our brand new breakout rally. So we have a shoulder a starting point opportunity, along with a shoulder, right? So what we need is we need market to go ahead and come back and pick up our orders, to go ahead and complete our head and shoulder, right? It's okay if market hangs out here for a while, guys. It doesn't always have to come right away. Even if it goes higher, that's fine. If that happens, and if you see this and market goes higher, just set an alert, guys. Set an alert right here. Boom, set an alert, right? Because it will come. It could be a week, it could be a month, it could be 6 months, but when market wants to come back, boom, we get notified and we're able to take this opportunity and take this back up. Does that make sense, fam? Let me know, guys. Let me know. I was confused about that. I want to short it back down to the right shoulder, then I take some unnecessary outs. Yes, 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 yes. I used to do the same exact thing because my understanding when I first learned was okay, as soon as we change character, most of the time it's going to come back down, right? And I mean, sometimes it does, and there's cases where it doesn't, right? So if we already got confirmation for buys, the best thing we could look for is buys, right? So if it's consolidating, right, and let's say we're on lower time frame, and market structure does this, oh man, most likely it's going to go ahead and respect the structure and continue buying, leaving this spot there late for the future. You know what I'm saying? And the more you start looking at it, you're like, oh man, I mean, I'm trying to catch the sell to buy, but realistically, as soon as we got buy confirmations, we should just be looking for buys, you know? But I hope that makes sense, guys. I really do. And levels is gonna help you find these areas, fam. I watch when you go on the charts, it's almost like hard not to see, right? Because levels is gonna help you. It's gonna say, yo, this is your breakout right here. It's gonna say, boom, this is your breakout. And then your starting point, guys, levels is gonna find it for you. I'm teaching you how to find it with the naked eye, right? But levels is gonna find it for you. Once we break out and we change character, it's actually gonna say BOS. Boom. So not only is it gonna find the breakout candle for you, it's gonna tell you there's a breakout structure, and your zone is gonna be blue. So all the colors are gonna be matching, guys, right? So it's gonna be super hard, like Like, you guys should be able to see it. If you guys can't, we need some one-on-one time. But if you can see a blue arrow, you should be able to match it with the blue box, and levels should pop it up for you, right? But let's go ahead and let's see. I had a trouble seeing head and shoulders until I put the reps in. Yes, yes. A lot of these head and shoulders aren't perfect, right? Not all of them are going to be perfect. But we can see here, look, we can see we've been uptrending for a minute, right? My thing is glitching. But we can see GBP JPY has been bullish for a minute. Okay, my tablet's definitely glitching on me. All right. All right. Bullish. Bullish, 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 right? Now look at all these blue arrows, guys. All these blue arrows, right? Levels is letting you know we got a bullish breakout. Let's look for buys. So as we press the blue arrow or the blue box, I mean, these are past, so they're not showing, right? They only stay fairly, it stays fairly fresh. Right. But note, look at what we got right here, guys. All right, let's go ahead and break down the market structure real quick. Let's go ahead and break down the market structure. And we can start right here. Right? Notice how we have a blue box right here. I'm sorry, a blue arrow. Right? So we should have, if we press the blue box, there should be a zone highlighting this red candle right here. This red candle should have a blue box around it. Why? Guys, did we not break above structure with a rally of candles? Boom. Last selling candle. Boom. Look at how levels is letting you know it's having the zone there for you, right? Now look, check it out. Notice how market was chilling in there for a minute. Let's see how long market was consolidating for. As soon as it touches, till it leaves. It was playing in that zone for a full day, a day and 13 hours, right? So depending on where you entered, right, your stop loss should be at this low, right? Minimum 1 to 3. I'm usually someone who enters as soon as it touches. So you would have saw, I mean, me for sure would have been in some drawdown, profit, drawdown, profit, drawdown. But look, guys, do we hit stop loss? No, we do not. So I do know a lot of people, with including myself in the beginning, a lot of people, including myself in the beginning, guys, when the market is dropping down towards your stop loss, you guys panic. You guys absolutely panic, and you guys want to exit your trades before the market takes you out, right? Usually, you're gonna exit your trade. Why? Because one, fear, and then two, you want to save capital, right? But if this is the setup and you're willing to risk some capital on it, go ahead and let the market play. I've gotten too many times. I've gone out too many times when market drops low, and I'm like, oh, it's gonna hit my stop loss. I'm gonna get out and look for another setup, and then boom, it takes off. Right, guys, this right here is where they start to make you emotional. Well, let's just break this down. Where inside of here, as soon as it touches, where do we get confirmation for buys? Realistically, we drop low, we pull back. We drop low, but we never drop lower, right? So this can't be a head and shoulder if it's equal lows, right? We have no confirmation for buys yet. Now we drop lower. Okay, cool. We drop lower now. So now let's break above this, right? We see market starts to pull back and it drops lower. So now we know, okay, market isn't ready to go and buy yet. It's not ready for bullish momentum. It's going to make me emotional now. It's going to go ahead and make everybody who over leveraged emotional, right? They're going to go ahead and pick pockets. They're going to make sure they get every penny, bro. They're going to see if they're going to test you. Dang it. I know I over leveraged, bro. I'm down a couple hundred. They're going to test my patience and see if I'm going to exit. And most of the time, bro, People who over leverage, they exit out because they can't afford to risk any more capital. But if you calculate your risk and you know what you're willing to risk, right? It could be 15 bucks, 20 bucks, 50 bucks, but you know it. You absolutely know it. Hold on, guys. Do not exit the trade unless the market takes you out. Because look, it goes lower. Most people, it's going to make them emotional. But where's my new lower high now? Right here. Notice how once we start getting some upward momentum and we break above, this is a little suspect, right? Notice how this is suspect. It's just a wick. I want this body right here above this blue line. When it's like this, it's not really, it doesn't give me confirmation. But look at that. Nice, strong blue candle. That's a change of character. That right there gave me confirmation the market was ready to buy. Does that make sense, guys? Now, I know this is a little bit like advanced, but you guys need to start developing and reading the market so you guys don't get emotional, right? Because if we haven't changed character and flipped the script yet, market's going to go ahead and continue to consolidate. This was a whole day of consolidation. And most likely, anybody who's new, you're going to be panicking for a whole day and 14 hours. You know, but when you start to understand the market structure and the shift of the market structure, you're like, okay, cool. Let market do its thing. Let market do its thing. Look at this, guys. For all my advanced traders here, look at this. We get a shoulder, my lowest wick, right? My shoulder, my head. We change character. Look at that snipe, bro. Look at that snipe. Look at that snipe, guys. So you could have test traded this area, right? Maybe you didn't even get in, guys. Maybe you didn't even get in. You're like, you know what? Hey, I've been clapped a couple times, bro. And honestly, I'm not willing. And honestly, I'm not willing to take any more losses, right? It's okay. I understand. I understand completely. Trust me. Let the market shift and find the brand new setup. This right here was clean market structure. Clean market structure. We break above, we come right back to the shoulder, and then we take off. Super, super clean, guys. Super, super clean. Right? But look, check me out again. Everything's all about repetition, guys. In trading, the more we can get the same pattern over and over again, the better. Notice how we have blue dots here. And we just got confirmation the market was ready to buy. Right? Let's go ahead. Level is letting us know, but let's go ahead and take that off and just make it clean ourselves. We know we have a breaker structure to the upside, right? We do have a rally of candles here, 2 candles, but it does work. Now, this last selling candle that started this bullish rally, that last selling candle is going to be my starting point. So let's go ahead and just keep that marked up. Boom. Now, again, I want to show this to my advanced traders because look at how ugly and unclean this head and shoulder is. Right? Not only do we have one here, right? This is one, right? But look at this right here as well. That goes along with the starting point. Change of character. Right? So this starting point, this all goes together 100%. Market is bullish. It's letting me know everything is overlapping, which is very, very clean. Very, very clean. And then the same thing happens, guys. We can enter anywhere in this area. Stop loss below the low. Right? Exactly. And we want to tackle these highs. These highs right here are 1 to 3. Boom. That's a clean setup right there. Clean setup right there, guys. Now, again, check me out. Check me out, guys. I want to help you guys become calm in the charts. Like when you're like, okay, market just wants to toy with me. Like the market's gonna have to know, like, yo, I got patience today. I got time today, bro. You know what I'm saying? I got time today. Check me out, guys. We drop low, we pull back. We drop lower. So if I'm in right here, I'm expecting market to change character, right? Okay, market goes our way and we never break above. So that's telling us right there, as soon as we get this rejection, you're like, okay, market wants to start playing with me now. Market wants to play, because if it was clean, we would have got that change of character and we would have used this zone as the shoulder, right? Notice what happens. We reject off this area, we go lower. Again, people who are seeing this momentum candle right here, right? People who are trading momentum, they're like, okay, bulls are in, bulls are in. People who over leveraged right here, people who over leveraged right here, people who are trading momentum right here, they're gonna go ahead and play with them. Take them right back down. How much you over leverage, cuz? How much you over leverage? Pick your pockets, homie. Run them. It's Debo. Debo's running around these charts right now, guys. You know what I'm saying? I promise you, you're gonna start seeing this over and over again. But look, guys, have we hit stop loss yet? Is this still the buying setup? Yes. So let them do what they want. If we haven't hit stop loss yet, we should not be exiting our trade, right? Stop loss at the low. Super, super clean. Super clean, guys. And it goes over and over and over and over again. What time is it? Okay, we're good. We get on time. We get on time. Over and over again, guys. Now, this is a good example right here. Because notice how this is the high point, right? But where's my starting point, guys? This is going to be tricky, especially if you're new. I hope you guys took some notes, because my starting point's always the last selling candle before the rally breakout. Which one's going to be my starting point, guys? What color? Red candle. What arrow?
It is orange.
Let's go, baby. Let's go. Yes, my starting point is going to be my orange arrow. Levels gave you a hint. It's saying, yo, this is your breakout, right? So when we press the blue box, boom, levels letting us know. But I'm showing you guys, right? You guys, these are training wheels, right? You guys come to the sessions, you guys hop on Orange Call, you guys take some notes, detailed notes. You're going to be able to see this with the naked eye over and over again, right? Check me out. Check me out. This is one of the setups where we have two possible entries. We have a shoulder, a head, and we do change character, right? Now, when we change character, we got a retest in this area, right? We got a reset. We got a reset. And then boom, we finally break out. So we have a starting point here. We have a starting point we could buy off of, and we have a shoulder we can use in the future. Right? That's how I would look at this, to be honest. To be honest. I would have my stop loss in that area, because now I can run it. I have two opportunities now. You know what I'm saying? If market wants to go ahead, I'll test trade this area. Boom. Market wants to change character, we can go ahead and enter with the heavier lot. Now, if market wants to go ahead and disrespect, if market wants to go ahead and disrespect this area, that's okay. I took a loss, but now I know where the market's headed now. I know where the market's headed now, and we can use this as an entry as well. Now, I know levels isn't giving it to me, but it looks like this is the starting point as well. Yeah, it does look like this is a starting point as well. So I do like this lower area. Guys, this is why I show you guys how to see it with the naked eye, because levels, it's fairly accurate. I will be honest with you. It is fairly accurate, but at the same time, it's going to miss a couple, right? And when you can have double confirmation in the setup, oh man, even better, right? So this isn't bad. I do like this area. Dang. This is what I mean too, guys. Look at this. These are some pretty solid buys, right? And technically, these are the next buy areas right after this. It was this buy area, should have been the next buy area, and then market takes off, right? We're just going to save this zone for later. So we should have an alert here. Have an alert. If you're looking at GJ, put an alert. Boom, right here. Probably right at these lows, right? Just set an alert because when market comes back, the market's bullish, guys. Remember, look at this pullback right here. Boom. What did this come down to, guys? Look at the market structure. Support, resistance, support, resistance, support, resistance. Drop, change of character. It came right back to this right shoulder. And the starting point. Sheesh, that's a snipe. And then took off. Let's just go ahead and break it down. Notice how we break above here, right? Now this is a faint breakout. Oh, that's a little iffy. I ain't gonna cap. I ain't gonna cap with you. So honestly, I would be looking at this area as my starting point, and then this area as my shoulder. Just based like that, that's a little iffy. Low key, if I would have got a candle looking like this, I would be like, okay, cool, let's run it. Right? That's a lot clearer than that. Can you guys agree? You know what I mean? Like, I mean, I guess it does, but if you want to run that, go ahead. I have a zone I can use here, and I already know my stop loss should be at the low anyway. So even if I get some drawdown, guys, I'm good, right? Okay, cool. I got drawdown, but did market not go my way a couple of hundred pips probably? You know what I'm saying? So look, guys, this is the same thing I'm trying to tell you guys. Notice when we have a good zone here, right? The market respected this area too, it looks like. Oh, we just missed this buy, but it's okay. Notice, guys, we know we want to buy here. It's a good buy opportunity. Now, from the breakout to when we got in, how long was that? 2 days, right? Market broke out, went higher, made some liquidity, came back, and then took off, right? So the same thing can happen right here. Let it go higher because sooner or later, market's gonna want to come back and take off. I even like this area. This is pretty clean right here too. You don't like the one right above it, like the green box? This one? This one right here. Let's see. Yeah, you're not wrong. We do sweep these lows here. We can see that wick drops lower, right? So they do take that, and then we do break and close above, right? So yeah, you're not wrong. This could be something right here as well, but because of this, in my opinion, I think we could still come a little lower. But yeah, I mean, this is what we're looking at with GJ at the moment. To be honest, this isn't a bad area either. Let's take a look real quick. Let's take a look. We break and close above. We don't come back here. Or we kind of do. Let me see. Give me a second, guys. Oh yeah, I think we missed that. That's a good miss. Anything? Maybe this one right here. I kind of like that. I definitely like that because we do get a change of character here as well. So we're just waiting. Look at how we have all that buildup of money right here. All this buildup of money, all this consolidation, or not consolidate. Well, yeah, technically the trend line trading as well. Look at that. Look at that. Trend line traders. So yeah, this isn't a bad area either. Not bad at all. Again, I'm somebody who likes to take opportunities as they come. So I'm going to take these. Obviously, these are the closest ones to market, right? If I get disrespected, I get disrespected. That's why you test trade, guys, right? That's exactly why you test trade. If you guys aren't test trading and you guys are struggling with being profitable, that is probably why. And I got to be honest, right? That it's probably why. Because people like to take 1% per trade. And before you know it, you're down a couple percent, right? And if you test trade one setup with the fifth of a percent or a quarter, and market stops you out, guys, you're gonna have a hard time not being profitable, especially if you go ahead and take fifth of a percent. if that makes sense. You have one setup and you're breaking that 1% into a quarter, right? So now every trade setup, guys, you should be taking that down as a quarter for a test trade, right? Now, if you break up that quarter into a fifth, you could now take 5 test trades for one setup until we get that confirmation. So realistically, if you're being honest, it should take you about 20 trades to blow 1% if you're test trading. That's a lot of trades to lose 1%, right? So if you're test trading, guys, and you take losses, that's okay, right? Everybody's gonna take losses, but your losses should be small. Now, once we get that confirmation, boom, let's not hesitate, guys. If you see what you need to see and market's doing exactly what you want and you don't hit that confirmation trade, oh man, guys, I mean that hurts anybody, to be real. That hurts anybody. Because those right there we bank on confirmations. But this right here is pretty solid. GJ seasonality, we about to load up for some swing sales once we get to the change of the downside. But let's go up to the monthly real quick. Let's see what it's going up to. Oh man, it's literally right here chilling, guys. Oh snap! I know you guys see that right there. Look at this. Higher high, higher low, higher high, change of character. What do we have right here, guys? Boom. Is this a breakout rally? What did this breakout rally? Hold on. Let me hold on. This breakout rally created what, guys? If we were uptrending and we are creating higher highs, higher lows, and BOSs, what did this breakout rally just give us right here? The change of character. Boom. That right there, change of character. Boom. Confirmation 1. We get a breakout rally. Confirmation 2. We get a starting point. Let's get it. And then we see a shoulder. Game over. Game over. Now look at, guys. This is our stop loss right here on the monthly time frame. This is the setup right here. So look at what it's doing. It's literally toying with you. And it's been doing this for a couple months. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 months it's been in this zone now. So let's go ahead and drop back down. So I mean, I kind of agree with Bavik with where it's at. I mean, let's just take a look. Look at what it just did, guys. Consolidation, right? Chilling in the zone. Yeah, we're going higher a little bit, but it's still chilling sideways. Now we just broke above. Now, as long as we don't break and close above this red line, we are still good for sales. So if we just somehow see a little head and shoulder right here on the 4 hour, oh, we're running that thing. We're gonna run that thing right there, bro. We're gonna run that thing. Right. So let's drop down to the daily. I mean, as of right now, though, market seems pretty bullish. I mean, it's been right. We've already locked that in. Market's been bullish for a minute, and even on the 4 hour, I mean, it's still pushing. So until we get that change of character, guys, until we get that change of character, we can continue to push. We can continue to push. I'm not. I don't go off faith and belief. I go off what I see. So even though, like, yeah, let's just say GJ's in seasonality for sales right now, I'm not just gonna be looking. We clear highs or whatever the case, and we go for sales. Like, now, I want to see a clean change of character, and I want to see some liquidity being built up. And once we get that change of character and that brand new setup, then boom, let's go ahead and take some sales. But as of right now, low key, this looks pretty clean. Oh, this for sure was snagged up. Oh, that's clean, bro. We missed that one. We missed that one. Where's Miguel? Miguel, you got here too? All right. All right, hold on. I'm gonna go. All right, guys. That is it for me. Does anybody have any questions before we end the night off? Show an example of a change of direction we need so we can start selling. Well, I mean, we don't have that yet, technically. Right? We honestly don't have that yet. But as of right now, look at this is what we have. Let's see. We have a high here. We have a high point here. and a high and a low point here. Right? So let's just delete this real quick. This is what we got: higher high, higher low. Now, this is the high point. Now, realistically, we would want to see these things get disrespected, right? Disrespected. Let markets start building up. Now, once market comes back up, we can go ahead and look for some sell opportunities. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Acosta?
Yeah. It makes sense. Makes sense. 10-4.
Bet. Because Loki, even this right here, guys, I mean, this is getting kind of messy now. Give me a second. Because even this right here, if we go up to the daily, most likely this is going to be your higher high, and this is going to be your higher low, or maybe even on the weekly. Let's take a look. Yeah, see, even on the daily, right? So realistically, guys, if we want to see some good sales, I mean, we're still up high, guys. We are still up high, higher, higher low, higher high. Let it change character. Let it give us some good confirmation, right? Good confirmation. And then once it comes right back up, we already know what we want to do, right? We know what we want to do. Look how high we are still. Look how high we are. We can go ahead and take things out compared to the monthly, right? Technically, we're above the right shoulder. So we're still in great risk to reward if market wants to sell off. You know what I'm saying? If that makes sense. Like we are still in great territory. But hope that makes sense, guys. That is it for me tonight. Let me pull this up real quick. Let me stop sharing. Let me go ahead and stop recording as well. Should I stop recording? Yeah, stop recording.